Let's speak about Corsair Gaming, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And today we're speaking about a little company called Corsair. A lot of you guys probably will be aware of who these guys are. They only went public just over a month or so ago. And you know, they've been on a really nice run, but as of right now, we're about 30% down from all-time highs. And I am probably investing in these guys today, just so you are all aware. So I said, let's make a video on them. So in today's video, the main thing we're going to go through is their Q3, just so you can see how good it has been, my friends. These guys obviously are in the gaming industry, which is absolutely booming at the moment. And a lot of you guys probably know at this stage, my main hobby outside of, work, outside of YouTube, is gaming. We'll also go through an article from the Motley Fool that I found quite interesting. Here's why the best is yet to come for Corsair Gaming. And I also want to go through a price target from an analyst at Cowen. Basically, guys, it was my birthday yesterday, okay? And I took the last 2 days pretty easy, but me being me, I spend a lot of time looking at my portfolio. And it's no secret, I am very, very heavily exposed to EV. I've been very open about this on the channel. And if ever anybody comes to me with advice in regards to a portfolio, despite the fact I'm not a financial advisor, one of the key core basics to a good long-term portfolio is diversification. So I'm going to make it my business to try and find some companies that I really like that aren't in the EV sector. So one sector I actually do know a decent little bit about is the gaming industry. So this seems like a good bet. Now I have to shout out Nick from the Discord. He put us onto this from day one. Loads of people in my Discord got onto these guys around $15 a share. I wish I was doing that. Right now they're at about 35. But we're going to get into why I believe this is still an okay price to be buying from a long-term investor's point of view. So right before we do get into the video, my friends, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? It helps your boy out with the algorithm. Feel free to drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Maybe let me know what you think of this company. And if you are indeed new around here, please hit that juicy red subscribe button, my friends. I had a nice birthday, I had a nice break, but I plan on destroying the rest of this year. Also, if you are interested in joining that private Discord group I was just speaking about, please hit the first link in the description, sign up through Patreon. Get full access to my buy and sell alerts. You'll know exactly how much Corsair I buy today. You also get access to over 40 private channels. There's over 3,500 members in there. There's over 550 patrons. It's awesome. And if you want 4 free stocks, 2 of which are valued up to $1,600, hit the second link in the description, sign up to Webull, deposit $100. It's that simple. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. So in case you guys have no idea who these guys are, okay, the name gives a decent hint. They are called Corsair Gaming. Obviously, they're in gaming. You can see from their website here, we have gaming gear, streaming gear, PC components, gaming PCs. They sell software. And we will get into some more of the products and what's performing well right now. So we're going to start it off right here. Their third quarter 2020 financial results. You see, this only came out November 10th, 2020. So some key takeaways right off the bat. Strong revenue and EBITDA growth. Robust pipeline of product innovation, very, very important in the world of online gaming in particular, extremely important, it's ever evolving. Strong cash flow generation used to repay outstanding debt. This is awesome. So as we said, they pretty much just went public very recently. A lot of the money generated from going public went to paying off debt, puts them in a stronger cash position, gives them a better balance sheet. So the successful IPO in September leaves Corsair well positioned to drive continued execution of the growth strategy. So what's new, okay? What products are they bringing out? How are they going to beat the competition? I mean, everything, okay? We see keyboards, we see gaming headsets, we see CPU coolers, tower cases, a new webcam. They're getting into coaching and training, which again, guys, I've spoken about esports on this channel for months and months. Remember we spoke about skills a while ago. Corsair has partnered with Pipeline, a course-based education platform to help streamers improve their quality and increase their views. Streaming is getting huge, my friends. Think of how many new streamers there are since the Roni hit. Think of how many more YouTubers there are now. There's probably more streamers. Gamer Sensei. Corsair recently acquired Gamer Sensei, one of the top platforms for connecting gamers with coaches who help them improve their gameplay. Again, this is all surrounding that esports in particular. Epoch Cam, turn your phone into a webcam. Awesome idea. It's not exactly groundbreaking, but it's good. Now, what really matters, and what really got me and a lot of other people excited about this company going public, the financial results. Q3 net revenue, $457 million. Year-over-year growth of 60.7%. Gross profit, $127.9 million. 112% year-over-year growth. Beautiful. Gross profit margin up to 28% from 21.2%. Operating income increase of 353.6% year over year. And our adjusted net income up about 384% year over year. It's incredible. So a lot of this was driven by strong demand across all of our product lines as consumers spend more time working and gaming at home. So the gross margin was driven by faster than average sales volume of higher margin products and lower promotional activity. They don't need to offer as many promotions right now. You probably can't keep these things on the shelf. I know a lot of products in regards to PCs are sold out right now. You literally cannot get them. Adjusted operating income growth of nearly 200% driven by increased sales leverage, and cash flow from operations, very important, of $24.7 million. So right off the bat, you can see we're looking very good, people. The growth this quarter in particular has been amazing, and I expect Q4 to be even better. Now, gamer and creator peripherals. So if you don't know what peripherals are, they're pretty much everything that isn't the PC. So your keyboard, your mouse, your headset, all of that kind of thing. So this segment grew by 128.8%, driven by sales of Elgato branded streaming products. So again, streaming is getting very popular. Gaming chairs, headsets, and the contribution from Scuff. So the net revenue was 35.3% of total net revenue, an increase of 1,050 basis points year over year. The gross profit was $60 million. So essentially, absolutely immense growth here. And this is something I'm very excited to see. Because when you buy a PC, okay, oftentimes people won't get a new PC for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus years. They last a long time. Now, sometimes people will buy new parts to upgrade their PCs, but peripherals get bought a whole lot more often. People could buy a new keyboard every year, or even a couple of times a year, a new mouse, a new headset, a new chair every year. You know, a lot of time we speak with companies and they sell hardware, and the hardware is just, that's a one-off sale, and then the software makes them a lot of money. We can almost think of peripherals as the software in this scenario. Now, by no means is that a direct comparison. It's completely different, but just that's why I find peripheral growth being at these levels very exciting. So the gaming components and systems. So again, net revenue growth of nearly 40%. The gross profit was nearly $68 million, 68% year-over-year growth, and the gross margin was 23%. Now guys, I want to remind you guys, because we speak about, you know, new companies, up-and-coming companies, a lot of companies who are just out of the research and development phase of their business, and they might see numbers like this. Corsair is established. They are making a lot of money. So seeing numbers like this is far more impressive than seeing it with, say, an EV startup. It's easy to get huge growth when you have very little sales. It's hard to do when you have very well established sales networks. The successful IPO in September raised net proceeds of nearly $120 million. They used that money, okay, to repay $86.6 million of outstanding debt from IPO proceeds, and additional $40 million prior to IPO from operating cash flow. I love to see that. They went ahead and paid down their debt. They put themselves in a much stronger position now. They're in a strong financial position with $116.2 million of cash and $48 million of available capacity under their revolver. Awesome. Now, with that being said, we still have net debt of $260.7 million, but I'm still happy with what I'm seeing. So full year 2020 financial guidance, revenue of about $1.6 billion, adjusted operating income of $178 to $184 million, and adjusted EBITDA of about $190 million. So basically, guys, you can see they're doing very well. I love the way that they use that cash to pay down some of their debt. I love the growth I'm seeing. I love the peripherals. I love everything that I'm seeing. Now, the Motley Fool. Here's why the best is yet to come for Corsair Gaming. They're serving a hot market in online entertainment. That's really what it comes down to. The same trend in streaming that has changed how we watch movies and shows is playing out in the $175 billion video game industry. This is a huge industry, guys, and let me tell you, it's growing extraordinarily quick. The gaming industry has something going for it that the movie business doesn't. Every gamer can buy the right gear and broadcast their gameplay on popular game streaming platforms. Casual gamers are starting to see their hobby as a means to socialize while playing and engage with viewers through chat during a broadcast. I mean, guys, I have seen people I know start streaming this year. I would have never seen anybody I know stream before this. The closest thing I would have seen was people on Instagram posting pictures or videos, and even that, there was very few people doing it. Whereas now, people from my small town are streaming on Twitch or on YouTube, gaming. I can see firsthand that it's growing. A recent survey found that 71% of millennial gamers in the US watch gaming content on streaming platforms for an average of 6 hours per week. So these trends explain why Corsair's revenue skyrocketed last quarter, as we just went through, and I think it also explains why it's going to skyrocket again in Q4. And guys, it's going to be Christmas. I mean, parts for these PCs are expensive. They make for great gifts. Headsets as well, even keyboards, mouses, things of the likes. The opportunity could be massive. Management believes the market for its products could multiply if current trends continue in gaming. In 2019, the global market for PC gaming and streaming gear was estimated to be $36 billion. Wow. However, 83% of this spending was from only 18% of the total number of people who play games on PC. In other words, it's mostly hardcore gamers who are driving revenue growth at Corsair right now, but as more casual gamers begin upgrading, the market could explode, and that's exactly what we're seeing now, and that's why I think this could be a time-sensitive investment. Now, I am kicking myself for not getting in earlier on, for not giving it the research it deserved earlier on. That's what happens in the market sometimes. And again, guys, professional gaming, esports, competitive gaming, it's all expanding extraordinarily quickly. Corsair are taking advantage through acquisitions with people like Gamer Sensei. Now guys, let's remember that they went public back here at about $17 a share, let's say. They quickly fell to about $14, and since then it's been predominantly upwards, until we reached a peak of about $51 a share, before coming back down to about 35. So about 5 days ago, Cowen came out with this. Corsair Gaming downgraded to market perform from outperform at Cowen with a $37 price target. So they fell briefly below that. There was an analyst with a $49 price target. There's not the most analysts in the world covering it just yet though. So we have to be able to form our own opinions. Now me, when I look at Corsair, I'm definitely looking at it as a long-term growth investment. Now I'm not speaking an EV stock, I'm not speaking a 200% return in a month. I don't think anything random like that is going to happen. I think it will move as a normal stock does, but I do consider it to be a growth stock even at current prices. One more thing I really like about this chart is it's been healthy price action, okay? Look what happened when it stopped being healthy, it boomed up and it proceeded to crash back down. Now, from the bottoms of this upwards move to the tops, we've come back down to the 0.618 level of Fibonacci, and we have started to consolidate. I'm going to delete that now because it looks weird, but you can see there was all of this upward movement. We were driven back down. Now we have started to consolidate a little bit. You can see that the RSI is pretty much the lowest it's ever been, and you can see that the MACD has turned relatively bearish. So for me, I do still think there is potentially a little bit more downside with this company. I won't lie to you guys, but I think from a long-term point of view, it's at a good price. Yeah, if you're going to really try time this, there's definitely a chance it comes back down to the low 30s, maybe even 27, 28. I mean, it could go absolutely anywhere, of course. It's only been public for a very short period of time. But I think from a long-term point of view, after this dip here, I mean, we've come down over 30%. I personally am pretty happy to buy here. But guys, that was my little first video on Corsair Gaming. Now I may well make another one whenever some big news is to come out. If you enjoyed today's video, you took some value, some insight, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think about Corsair. Is it for you? Are you going to get in? Are you already in? And if you are indeed new around here, please again friends, hit that juicy red subscribe button. We're going to make a big push at the end of the year. Again, if you do want to know whenever I buy or sell any stock, hit that first link in the description, sign up to my Patreon. And if you want 4 free stocks, hit the second link, deposit $100 to Webull. It's that simple, it's free money. If you watched this video all the way till the end, you my friend are a true legend. I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you for another video very soon. Peace.